Do you? おめでとう。
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are finally going to be able to see the anniversary that has been put off for like at least over 12 hours now. So let us hop right into it. Hopefully you guys can hear me fine. Yeah, I think I'm live. So it seems they had updated the user interface. Yes, it's a late 9 stream. I normally would do it earlier, but you know, I didn't really feel like dressing up and tidying up my hair and doing all that jazz again. It's kind of just like taking several naps in a day, fully dressed up and for the stream. It's a bit of a pain, so I'd rather just do everything right now. But yeah, I did take a gander earlier just to use my stamina, so you know, it's slightly less shock factor. But other than just using my stamina on the free events, which the free quests are during this period of time, half stamina right now. I haven't really examined anything else yet, but before we continue, let me just describe. I'm pretty sure it should be ready. The login rewards, that is not the proper size, but the login rewards for the next coming few days. Make sure you log in, they're actually quite good, as is for every anniversary. You'll be getting a lot of coin, a lot of level and skill seeds, and some lamp oils and some tickets. There's also some other goodies there if you care about that, and a lot of drinks for the next day starting tomorrow, so be sure to get them all. Happy anniversary! Yeah, 6th anniversary! I've been playing though, maybe my very first anniversary I was able to experience was the 3rd one. I don't think I was able to join the 2nd one, and definitely not the 1st one. With that said, let us go ahead and explore everything. So we will begin looking at the login bonus. This is actually what shows up the very first time you boot the game, but because like I did this thing of just checking, it didn't show again. Okay, let us change this, please. I thought he'd change this earlier. Everything reloading because the game had a serious update, I guess. All right, Jurong, you're my front man. Edgy Boy 5-star. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, but congratulations. Oh, you mean Kirito, duh. So, the login bonus, I think there's something wrong with it because from what I saw on the Discord server, okay, Leaked is featured enough, like, Jurong's where my heart is right now, but Leaked is like a present affection that is consistent. But anyways, yeah, according to some people, there's something weird with the login bonus where everyone got reset to day 1, which is, you know, a bit of a ripoff, and it shouldn't happen to like everyday players, including me. Even though there was such a long period, I did log in the last day before. It wasn't like it was a 24-hour hiatus. So yeah, hopefully they fix that. And also I heard that we lost all our dungeon keys. Let's go ahead and confirm that. It's a very bizarre issue if that's the case. So yeah, they updated the loading screen background graphic a bit. Looking at this, oh, they actually updated the graphic for the dungeons as well. Yeah, we are back at 0 keys. That is, like, why? And we are redeemed a few keys in the meantime. Not really as much as I was hoping for, since, you know, we have 10k each. Yeah, let's go look at our login rewards for today. Actually, we shouldn't have really received anything. Except for compensation stuff. Our facecam, yeah. Day 2, our facecam. Hopefully I'll be continuing this from now on, except for discussion streams. So what are we compensated with? Which parts are for compensation? And which parts are just for the anniversary? Okay, so here's our login bonus, which is wrong, but whatever. And we have 150 free stones. I guess that's just for the anniversary. I don't remember that being part of the bonus, but I guess that's just for logging in during any point of time. I'm pretty sure they compensated all the daily logins. Oh, are you saying they like gave all the rewards for the week or something and then just reset everyone to day 1? Is that what this is then? Just like all the rewards going up to day 7? Yeah, I can kind of see that maybe. This part definitely says login bonus, and that's a lot more login bonuses than expected. So yeah, all of this here from 9 to 1. Those are all login bonuses. Okay, so it's not like it's gone, it's just reset. And with all the rewards given as well. I mean, it's a nice reset so that everyone's synced up together. Having their menses synced, if you want to describe it in that way. And we have some guild items, which, you know, if you're into that, that's cool. And compensation stones, most likely, are these parts over here. And lastly, we have the Genocider's Anniversary AR. And what that does is actually boosts your drop rate of all blossoms, which is quite nice. So we'll go ahead and accept all of that. And go ahead and take these regular all-around souls as usual. Also, it's the 30th in Japan, so the trending drinks came in. Oh, I see. Very cool, very cool. New UI means new login week. I guess. Let's look at our missions. I think there were new missions too related to something, but I'm forgetting what it was. Let's see. These are just... I don't know. I just didn't accept my weekly missions, I guess. I thought there were more missions that they were going to release related to expanding... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Expansion of our seed inventory. So thank God we finally have something for that. That's not just like sold at an overpriced point in Andvari shop. Since otherwise we never really had a boost in our inventory space for that. Okay. We now have the event, the 6th anniversary house party. So we'll go ahead and read the story for here. And it should be the Genocider saying congratulations, Omedetou and all that. And then afterwards, we can go ahead and do some of the banner pulls as well as the platinum ticket exchange. So while that loads, it should load pretty fast since it's not super long. At least it wasn't last year. I will not be doing the Selector ticket, at least not during this stream, but I'm pretty sure I'm just not going to do it because... Don't get me wrong, the Selector tickets are excellent for new players. It has essential units. It has Christmas Ryota for the 50 CP on phase start to the unit add-on. That is insanely useful for many setups. You can just see my videos and many other people's videos on that. You can get Beach House Andvari, which is an essential unit for his coin increased boost rate. And we can finally redeem a Triton 3 because he hasn't been in rotation for a while, or, you know, been obtainable for a while. And he's, of course, the only mentor that can equip the Beast Tamer's AR, thus having the largest EXP bonus for dungeons. So those are all essential units. There's also some other really strong ones like Kana Tangaroa, but like I have them all. So, you know, I'm kind of left with some questionable choices like Valentine Moritaka and like Seaside Maria, and yeah, they're not great. Maybe I should turn on some music while we wait, actually. There you go. So yeah, unfortunately for me personally, they're not the greatest choice because I already identified which units were must-haves pretty accurately, I would say, and I've obtained them all, at least among the set. And the Selector units only goes up to the Mystic Christmas units and doesn't go beyond that, which is bizarre because there's a lot of more recent limited units I would want. But in terms of units released during Mystic Christmas and before, I'm pretty sure I have all the ones I want. So unfortunately, I won't be doing a fun little like selection on stream for that. But again, it's totally worth it for a lot of other people, I'm sure. As for the polls, I don't think I'm gonna pull on any of the reprint ones, but I will be pulling on the chapter 14 prologue banner, which features Bigfoot, a new unit, as well as Kirito, who is finally out of baby jail. Oh, here we are. And a couple of existing units, presumably going to get their Evos eventually. After a concert in Tokyo, a family finds it hard to contain their excitement on their way home through the chilly streets.
すごい世界を体験してしまったな。観客の熱狂、統率の取れたパフォーマンス。
That concert was pure excellence. The audience was hyped, and the performance was well coordinated. You know, I'm not gonna voice what they voiced, but that's pretty cool.
行き届いたファンサービス。 アイドルライブ、正直甘く見ていたよ。
It's so uncanny hearing them voice act. It's so cool.
マジ最高、マジ面白い。いいね。俺らもみんなでライブやっちゃう。
I love Azazot's voice acting slash Luffy. He has, you know, I love characters with that kind of psychotic laugh or strong laughs.
ダンスも披露してよ。あれ割といけんじゃねこれ。
寝言は寝て言え、あざとす。いや、寝て言ってんのか。ああ、ややこしい。
Oh, Kirito actually saying something funny, almost. Sorry, have I been reading these comments that well? I think I have actually, just habitually. Just like the Onmi, yeah. Happy anniversary, got Valentine Hawkman Triton and Banty Fun. That's actually one I would have considered wanting. I pulled for him several times every time he reprinted until like maybe the last couple times he printed because at that point, you know, I just kind of lost interest in getting him. Go on, Luffy, be a crazy child, for sure. Excellent voice acting and very lucky we were able to get Luffy as a voice actor in this game.
私も見入ってしまったわね。偶像崇拝なんてどこの世界でもありがちだけど、ここまでの完成度は関心を超えて脱帽者だわ。
ええ、とても熱気ある時間でした、ハーロット。この父も我を忘れ、赤く輝くサイリウムを萌え萌えに振り続けてしまった。
It's funny hearing him say that.
もう
With his proper voice acting.
落ち着きなさいな、スルト。いつの間にか最前列に混ざってて。
いつも燃えすぎなんだよ。恥ずかしいね。
おや、キリトは素直じゃありませんね。会場の帰り、この父と共にライブ映像ソフトを物販で購入したではありませんか。
You know, I am interested in learning about why Kirito is still considered a genocider. I mean, I know he was part of the genociders, but he was also part of the berserkers, and he was also part of the warmongers, and he was just like in a bunch of other guilds, I presumed, kept on shifting between them. So maybe in chapter 14 they explain like his relevance as part of the genociders again. It will be a while for me to discover though.
あらあら。
Yeah? What is it? Babylon?
帰宅したら早速見ながら振り付け練習です。父の指導は厳しいですよ、我が子たちよ。
やらねえから。マジ黒歴史。
Don't be shy. I know what you mean. What color glow stick do you want?
地味な色。目立って誰かの記憶に残るのはごめんだ。
なんだよ、結局やる気あんじゃん。俺様混沌色で。あるニーズわかってる。
さすがに冷えてきたわね。テリオンも表に出てこようとしないし、早く家に帰って例のあれを始めましょう。
マジでやるのかよ。ああ、わかった。付き合う。付き合えばいいんだ。
Oh, sorry, I cut you off, Kirito. So I guess they're choreographing a dance of some kind. That was so formal. Whoa, a house party? What are you wearing?
驚きましたか、愛する我が子よ。すべてはあなたと祝う今日の日のために。
Oh, hey, this is a house party. Very different from the kind of school settings and guild portal settings we've had so far before.
みんなでおめかししてささやかな宴を。
You know, this might actually be the very first home background we've had, because pretty much every other background we've had was like outside of a school or in this institution or an office or in a spa or something like that. Never an actual like home living room, so that's pretty interesting.
さあ、とっておきの礼服も用意してあるわ。ほら、着替えて。
一名様、空間跳躍でご案内。
Yeah, kind of cozy and kind of sad too, but you know, it is the Genociders, which is both cozy and sad, as the smallest guild that we know of, well, besides the Wise Men. That kind of just like died right away. Well, how do I look? What do you think? Don't I look exactly the same?
おお、さすがはハーロットたちの見立てです。我が子ら全員とても似合っていますよ。
ほら、とっととグラス受け取れ。これから乾杯。
I keep on cutting off Kirito by accident because he keeps on talking too slow.
心配しないで。お酒ではなくてよ。地図から同じ製法で作られた特別なブドウジュース。雰囲気だけでもね。
号令はアルクに任せましょう。ギルドマスターとして家族を代表してしっかり務めてみなさい。良いですね。
分かった。父さん、母さん。それでは6年の節目を記念して。
Arc's suit is quite dandy. I'm very impressed by a lot of the anniversary costumes this year. The only I'm not really feeling is Searcher's, but that's just because they decided to show off his chest hair, which is really not filling the theme. Yeah, exactly, Azina. Like everyone else, look at them. They look really well suited. As is thoughts with his like beige kind of classic suit. Kirito with his like the most traditional tuxedo pose he can do inside the like very, you know, humble kind of tuxedo, except for the accents of purple. Babylon going all out was some sort of a mortician prom dress thing, but it still looks very formal. And Arc, of course, you know, doing the whole ambiguous gender kind of thing that looks good either way. But Searcher's just, I don't know, the horny tuxedo, because of course it is. Kanpai!
夢だったのよ。家族団らんのホームパーティー。本当は今回用の料理も手作りしたかったけど。でもね、味見を買って出たスルトが泡を吹いて倒れた66回目の失敗で私はようやく気づいてしまったの。
もう少し早く気づけっての。
A meal prepared by Babylon and Ryota. Could you imagine that?
あざとす。
昔は宴なんて豚どもを超えさせる場所、ただそれだけのものだと思っていたけれど、
かつて宴は闘争の一形態でしかなく、このようなホームパーティーなど考えられませんでした。
ユグドラシルを焼き尽くした炎の巨人王、破滅と堕落と滅亡の大バビロン。
Thanks, Kirito.
原子の混沌の中心、宇宙を滅ぼす無知全能。
Look at this guy giving everyone shade.
ホームパーティーって言葉のスケールがここまで似合わない面々はそうそうないな。
And he's like based off of Jack the Ripper, I'm pretty sure, so jeez. Whoa, you're right. They do have a very unique family. Run for your lives.
叶うはずもないから夢を見た。
Searcher clearly didn't get his just from Arachne, or did he? I mean, Arachne knows how to accentuate muscles and all that, as was demonstrated with Wakan and Zabania, since, you know, he had a proper tuxedo that wasn't just showing everything. So Searcher's was, yeah, I don't know, he probably just wanted one that felt better rather than look better.
そして母は今とても満たされている。
私は滅びの先を
This anniversary is too sad.
我が夢は叶った。
They're all dead!
これから先もその夢を見るでしょう。いつか目が覚め消えてしまう記憶であろう。
This is supposed to be a happy moment. Why is this so sad?
二人とも酔ってないか。
Jeez, Kirito saying it.
あらそんな
まさか。
That was maybe slightly out of character for a searcher.
どちらにしろとっておきのあれ始めてしまおうか。
Jeez. His inner demons just came jumping out. Anyways, and about time we started the festivities. Yes, please, give me those platinum tickets. What festivities? You don't mean... Jan jan!
ってましたスペシャルイベント周年の恒例だしな期待してたんだろ
ちょっと待って。その前にみんなで写真を撮りましょう。
ナイスアイディアです、ハーロット。では、父であるこの私がセンターに。
父は脇に控えなさいな。センターはこの母。
いいえ、こればかりは譲れません、ハーロット。我が子らに囲まれた記憶を私も焼き付けたいのです。
面倒だけど順番に
Kirito. Too smart.
うん、そうだね。さあ、君もこっちへ。
実績だよトロフィー獲得俺様と一緒に大手町でピース
Don't say the T word. That's derogatory to the MC.
さあ、キリト、君ももっとそばに来て。家族なんだ。今日くらいはいいだろ。
今回だけだ。
Search, are you okay there? There we go.
ほらよ恒例の6周年特別チケットだありがたく使ってもらって感謝しな
I was thinking after a certain point of time, a certain amount of anniversaries, we'll just have so much platinum tickets that you will never need to pull for any permanent 4 stars throughout the year ever again. Yeah. Thank you. Lucky Abner. Are you sure?
ちょっとあざとす？
イベントってな意表つかねえとだぜ
さすがは無知全能天をいえそれ以上をも恐れぬ将軍
今日は許してあげようよ、母さん、父さん。
I'm kind of like
あざとすだって
standing around
あったわけじゃない。
like glass shards right now in terms of whenever Searcher speaks. I'm just like, you know, wincing, getting ready for him to start yelling again.
完全にいたずらっ気バリバリだろ。
少し段取りが変わってしまったけど、僕たちから、君を思うみんなから、6周年のプレゼント、役に立ててほしい。
まあ、これも私たちらしくてよ。我が子に振り回されるのは嫌いじゃないわ。
That last line was a bit quiet. Want to speak closer to the mic?
6周年、お前のこれからを母は祈っています。
We're a bunch of fools, but they ain't my fools. They're a bunch of dead fools, except for Kirito and Ark.
取り忘れのないように父は7年目のこれからもあなたと一緒に燃えてゆきたいものですね。
Yeah, yes, Babylon's been rather quiet. Sound balance is difficult, as we all know.
聞こえてんのかね中の寝ぼすけはバッドエンド回収ちゃんと気張れよな
Oof. What's called the memories from the Shinjuku dungeon, and also the main story too. Asusas is such an interesting part of the story. He kind of has like a lot of the cool moments in the main story as well as the dungeon stories. So that's why part of the reason why I really like Asusas, his character as like the blind idiot god, and you know, his importance in the story, as well as the emotional impact with you know, murdering Shino's ass, and of course his importance when he becomes cogent in both the dungeon story as well as when Break takes over his body, and of course his voice acting. Wow, As a Sauce is literally you. Kind of. Has a bit of that chaotic energy. You ask if she's okay, but not certain.
そんなこと言ったけど、こっそり頑張って作ってみたの。母の67回目の手料理よ。
Huh.
こりゃバッドエンド決定だ。
Well said.
6周年のお祝いに母から愛を込めて全部食べてくれるかしら。
As a Sauce is a kid running with a knife. This is very Fucking transition. Little did we know that Babylon's Evo for buff reversal was actually her giving the food she cooked to the enemies. As the house party comes to an end, she gazes up at the clear night sky.
じゃじゃじゃーん6周年のお祝いに
I died. Yeah, we're actually repeating another loop right now because of Babylon.
主様顔が破滅的にカラフルですよ
Oh, you had no idea. I woke up early in the morning to get dressed up and then realized that instead I fell asleep multiple times because freaking Anniversary was essentially cancelled on Android. And then now I'm doing it in the middle of midnight after waiting for so long. Yeah. So, and then I was forced to eat terrible food, but that's life. Well, it's been a long day. Got no regrets, though.
主様がそう言うならそれでどうでしたホームパーティー
I would still rate the Summoner's Anniversary Party better. And maybe even the Yoyogi Academy's Anniversary Party. But I do think that it was better than Crafters because, you know, Hephaestus is kind of a pain in the ass. So I'll give it that. They got third place out of all of them.
僕も主様とお父様3人でパーティーしたいです
Your familiar clears his throat and stands up straight.
おふんついに6周年ですね主様中等部の子たちが大人になっちゃうくらいの年の数なんですってお父様今日はずーっとニコニコでしたよ今はお酒飲んで寝ちゃってますけど
Is that acknowledgement of time passing in years as us as students?
見守る年月が愛おしくて寂しくて僕には全然わかりませんけどぷぷぷいつか僕も大人になったら主様より立派になっちゃうかもでも可愛くなっちゃうかも主様はどう思います
Well, I think we'll have another fun year together. Who knows? You'll be both cool and adorable. I'm too scared to even think about it, though.
ですよね知ってましたけど僕はいつだってかっこかわいいんです主様の膝の上ドーンよいしょよいしょっと僕の特等席です今はすっぽりジャストですけどいつか大きくなったら
High school only 4 years. Well, in America, that is. Yeah, in Japan it should be shorter because it's divided into both a junior and a senior. Maybe they're combining both a junior high school and senior high school, and I don't know really how it works. It's the same here in Canada, by the way, 4 years only.
6年があっという間なら 皆さんすぐに大きくなっちゃいますね。なんとなくお父様の気持ちがわかるかも。立派になるのは寂しくて、けど嬉しいです。
Your familiar looks very cozy in his favorite bed. Hmm.
主様ってば6周年でもテクニじゃん。気持ちよすぎてもうおやすみなさい。
After a few minutes, you hear him snoring in your lap. Even after 6 years, little Solomon's habits remain the same.
いけません、主様。僕は6周年のお祝いに。6周年おめでとうございます。これからも、よろしく。
It's cute, but this is a very strange way to end the anniversary compared to the other ones, where it ended off with a bang. This one is ending off with a whisper. As the wind drowns out little Solomon's sleepy mumbling, the moonlight illuminates a golden ticket in his hand. Well, that's the anniversary story. Yeah, the bloat for platinum tickets is real. I mean, it was a house party instead of a school party too, so that's lower key than usual. Yeah, although it didn't even end off in the house party, it ended off with us leaving it, so even in that way it was different. But yeah, the user interface updated. I never commented on it, but thankfully everything's still translated in English, which is nice. Strangely enough, the all-around symbol is still attached to our character icon, which is like why it doesn't do anything. And everything is in the exact same place, which I'm surprised by, but I guess it's fine. You know, old habits die hard. We already got our login rewards, and let's go ahead and do the summons first before we attempt to use our platinum tickets. So the banners available right now are the Chapter 14 Prologue banner with the new units, Bigfoot and Kirito. We also have Christina and Bargist, who are rate up, although of course they already exist. They may receive Evos, but you know they're not out yet if that's the case. We also received some reprints for the existing banners throughout the past year, which is the Kabukicho Night Festival? I think that's what it's called, yeah. And the Akiba and Dragons event. The Summer Pool Twilight. And Valentine Fancy. There's not very many banners this year, which really sticks out. I'm surprised they didn't even bother reprinting the other chapter banners. Then again, I guess they did just print the chapter 13 round before this. Yo, Lucer, welcome. We're just about to do some polls, but yeah, I'm just mentioning now like why I'm not playing for the rest of these. So I'm not playing this one because even though I want Pokemon, I'm just gonna use the platinum ticket on him. And Arc is fine, and I wanted Ballora originally, but then actual better dedicated column clears rather than magic column clears came out. So especially Akiba and Dragons, which we'll get to eventually. Summer Pool Twilight, I already got Jormungandr, both the 3 and 5, which is nice. Heracles, I mean, I originally wanted him, but apparently he's not as amazing as I thought, based on what I gathered from what other people thought from after using him. Summer Oz and what's called Summer Smoky God. I got both of them, and those are probably the 4 stars I'd want out of these. And Yama Sachihiko is as boring as ever, so I'm not going to be bothering for him. Was watching on my PC while I farmed on my phone. Seems like I was able to skip through the boring part, anniversary story. Wow, rude. It's fine though. I guess you're just still waiting for that Outlaws anniversary, which is never gonna happen. Yeah, the Genociders robbed you. Anyways, the Akiba and Dragons banner, aka the Calm Clear banner, I mean, I got 2 of them, or 3 of them rather. I got Babunion and Kotobupas and Vapula, which is good enough for me. Akia would have been nice, but you know, It's just like dedicated commentator, and I think I have enough at this point to commentate. So I just don't care about the genociders. It's okay. Azasoth doesn't care about Chino and Reverse. Rest in pepperoni. And what we have here is the Capriccio Night Festival banner. I already got Ellie, and I didn't get Sphinx, but I didn't really want him as much as other people. Some people were clamoring over Sandayu, but I don't really personally believe his like magic. It could be cool, but he also seems slow. I don't know. I could live without it personally, and I kind of wanted Krezenek, but after seeing his kit, it's not great. And also it's Tsukiyomi. I got him, but I could have lived without him either way. And this banner I want because mostly Kirito, and Bigfoot looks kind of cute in his 5-star too. But with that said, neither of their kits actually really interest me that much. They're just both limited, so that's probably the primary reason why I want them. But Kirito also because he has that story mystique prevalence going on. Dweeb. So I think I will spend maybe 100 or 150 stones. I'm just gonna aim for the 3 stars of Kirito and Bigfoot. And if I don't get them, I mean, we learned that, like, yeah, they're limited and they're not event units, but they're not going to be rare to come out again because, as we saw with Israfil as well as with the Mugen units, they were like reprinted several times within the past year, the same year that they came out, so it's fine. I'm sure these guys will reprint shortly after too within this year. So yeah, let's go ahead and spend 100 tickets, or not 100 tickets, that would be bad. 100 stones. Let's do this with our first multi. Come on, off banner Fushi, let's go. Ulan Batter. Hey, I got Bigfoot. Alright. We're already halfway there. The animation's continuing to be too speedy to be useful. Nakara? Simply use the 5-star ticket from last year for Fushi. That's not how it works. I already used it on that as a thing. Maria? I actually don't have 4-star Maria, so I can't enjoy her Evo. By the way, the discussion for the pre-anniversary campaign, as well as this campaign, the actual anniversary campaign, expected this Sunday. It's the usual. R19. Wow, that's a lot of 3 stars. Not great. Use it on Tez? No, I used it on Dead. 5-star Dead, the mentor. Ifrit. Robinson. I just realized I don't need to read their names out loud anymore. Their names are in the bottom right. I kind of read their names out loud before as a courtesy for our viewers, but I mean, you know who they are now. Christine. Ooh, wow, is that sacred artifact up for Christine? That's fine. Okay, I like you, but not that much to hear your entire line. Let's just move on. One more multi, and then actually, instead of doing multi after that, if we don't get Kirito, we'll just spend some tickets. All around damage turn 1. I mean, oh, there you go, Kirito. Alright, banner cleared. At least the ones I wanted. They're gonna have to explain why Bigfoot, not a gorilla. Major disappointment. I mean, Bigfoot was not a gorilla either. He was just like a homunculus of some sort, some human furry looking thing. Barghest. Next background that is distinctly un-Japanese, or neat background. Yeah. It's like a, what's it called? Lately we've had a lot of Japanese backgrounds, well, not lately, for the entirety of Housama's lifespan. Onsen themes or mountain themes or whatever. But yeah, the theme of Bigfoot looks more like, I was about to say Jack the Killer. Jack the Killer, old England kind of style. So I think that's neat. Claude? I don't know, I'm reading all these out. I should just skip through to the end. But what if I get a 5-star at the end? We'll see. No, it's just Barghest. Christine. Kirito. And Kushi. And Barghest again. Okay, that was kind of trash, but whatever, I got the instant one.
お前を後ろから刺すやつの名前だ。忘れるな。
Hey, look, he's in the setting of Akudama Drive. Very cool. If you understand the reference, you're also cool. Already doing better than my two pools. All I got was another 4-star Bark and Jurong. I mean, Jurong is the joy of my heart, so congrats on that, but if you already had him, then yeah, that's tough. Rose acting like he on the team. Yeah. That'd be Kirito. Let's go ahead and not do more pulls. What are we doing? And look at the Platinum Exchange now. So this is the main meat of content, why you want to participate in an anniversary. This is it. If not the reprints, then this part where you just get straight free stuff. And I don't know, I'm in settings. To the shop, please. They really should update the shop menu at least. This is outdated as fuck. Andvari appearing from the nether. Let's go exchange event items and go not to the Selector ticket, but rather to... actually, I think there's a new AR in Andvari's shop as well. So the one that we got, the Genocider's Anniversary AR, boosts Blossom, but this one... there it is. The Teacher's AR, or the Kruznik Sandu AR boosts coin by 10% if you max it. So let's just go ahead and max that right now. I will take all the copies. Yes, please. Since Nobuharu wasn't released, there's no reason to spend tickets on units. Yeah, I know. Nobuharu is such a popular unit. I can understand why you want him. I'll never stop using that joke. Yeah, I don't need these, what's it called? Bookmarks. Give me those. Do I though? Do I really know? Okay, so let's do the Platinum Ticket Exchange. So by default, this is my opinion that even up until now, I will just keep on asserting you should automatically just get all the skill seeds and level seeds because they are exceeding there. You can only get them in like very rare campaigns, usually just the anniversary campaign themselves, as well as within event shops at a very limited amount. So let's just go ahead and get both sets. You can get 2 of each, so that means you can get these bundles of 5 twice, so for 10 skill seeds, and then that's no more than that. As well as the level seeds. And then we'll have 2 left over because we got 6 in total. Welcome to the 6th Anniversary Exchange. Do you think they let the great SSR run this joint? I got an array of SSR items for you here, special items, but no returns. You're obsessed with this game, so yes, you do know because you know everything about it, so true. Why is the BGM Crafters music? That is a very good question. You not have any second lines to this? I'm tapping him. There you go.
ことには捧げ物がお約束大事に使えよなあせっかくだしうちの連中呼んじゃうか
Yeah, this anniversary is strangely melancholy. Genociders were definitely a choice. Holdover from last year's Crafters Annie. Yeah, honestly. Anyways, I've kind of already decided if I want beforehand. What's kind of surprising though is apparently Hotei's not... they fixed it, Hotei's in the exchange. Well, I would get him as a third choice, but I already have 2 choices I want before him. So I do want Boogeyman. Actually, before we rush, let's do one more look at it with them. The other things you can exchange, because the crafters are repairing the Genocider's secret artifacts. Oh, har. Anyways, you can get coin, not worth it because the coin boost is so worth it now. You can just get 10 million per 1 hour of grinding if you have the right setup. And this is just 25 million, so that's like less than 3 hours of grinding. HP and boss, attack seeds, same reason. And you know, I said last year I didn't believe it would be good and it'd be like easier to get eventually. And they are easier to get now, kind of. And I did recently max my Kotaru in terms of attack blossom. And I felt like nothing, so it's really not worth it in my opinion. Except for bragging rights, but who cares about that now? Anyways, we got a bunch of these other 4-star starter units, which I have most of them already. It's essentially all permanent units, none of the limited ones, including from this past year, which is quite generous. But yeah, I already have them once most of them. Last year I got an AR instead, though. No, we're not talking about honor medallions because they're straight up the worst choice you can get. Fuck that. No thanks. Did you get the new coin boost AR? Yeah, I already did. I talked about it. You got 10% if you max it. And that's another reason why you should not redeem coin with your platinum tickets, because the amount of coin you're getting is just increasing further, while the amount you can get from the platinum ticket is remaining the same. Anyways, all these ARs, or most of them that have useful function, I kind of have already. So none of these 4 stars are quite essential, and even if they were, ARs have kind of become deprecated in terms of the ones you get from gachas, because the meta ARs now are the booster ARs, the ones that actually increase your resource, because straight up getting more resource is like more important than getting faster clears. So it's just, for me, I used to champion ARs and getting them and all that, but now it's just like last priority for me. So there's actually quite a few 4-star units that I put off getting as a result last year, but this time I can get Boogeyman. Unfortunately, I didn't get him. I got his 3-star last time, which is good, but doesn't have that enemy pull. And Smoky God, which is a meme I've been missing out quite a while. But yeah, I already have most of these other units except for Hote, which I would also want, but yeah. So let's just go ahead and get Smoky God. Spend your tickets on Yoshito, you'll win. No thanks. I don't have Yoshito, but I actually don't really care about his kit. Like, still, general purpose, even if he does require a big rank to use. LifeWonders, please buff up anniversary coin rewards. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I still don't think it's worth it, because we're getting perfectly sufficient coins just from grinding anyways. It's like, my reasoning for what to get is based on its limited value, and for coins you can get so much that with all these coin grinding things, you'll have more coin than you can actually spend with the amount of level and skill seeds you're given. Let's read this. Any essential units or ARs I should get as a relatively new player? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, let's go ahead and cover it. So it doesn't matter if you're a new or old player. I would straight up just recommend getting the level and skill seeds, which I already redeemed. So both of them, both sets of both. So that'll be 10 each, and then you'll be leftovers too. And for recommendations, if you don't already have Andvari, I still wouldn't recommend normal Andvari, because it's just like a 5% bonus. But if you want that coin bonus and you don't already have actually, they have the Selector ticket this year. If you're willing to spend money, which I hope you are, because this unit's quite important, and it might be annoying to wait for them otherwise, go ahead and use the Selector ticket on Beach House Andvari to get that 15% coin bonus when you bring him into battle. That way you won't need to spend your platinum ticket on this Andvari, which is just the base of our Andvari, which gives less. You can only bring one of them anyway, since you can only bring one of a named unit, or one of a unit of the same name. OMG, Smoky God Woo Woo. Is this the obligatory per stream mention of Big Smoke? No. I'm too lazy to grind, so a coin is must pick for me. I suppose, we might be splitting hairs at that point. If you're asking me, I'm all about efficiency, but some people value other things over efficiency, like, quality of life. I mean, I value quality of life too, but I just have a lot of free time, so I don't mind grinding. For others who, might have a busier work-life schedule, they might value getting the coin, which is 25 million each. Yeah. I already said you can get 10 million per hour, so it's up to you to decide if that's worth it or not. And yeah, among the 4 stars, you might want to get the piercing ARs that lets you pierce evasion, which is this one in particular can be equipped on shot units, the Bathium Ikutoshi AR. And there's a few others, but they're for different ranges that maybe aren't quite as useful. That's probably the only AR I would straight up recommend, unless you have some other setup that is very close to completion of being really strong. By the way, Selector ticket and get Valentine leaks for more Sacred Artifact level. Stop being a meme. No, do not redeem more Sacred Artifact level. Don't be that kind of person. Please don't be that kind of person. Jeez. Like Neos was wasting all his tickets on Andvari dupes and ARs of Andvari. Oh hey, I think they translated a bunch of Battlefact's weaknesses popping instead of Japanese for. Yeah, I noticed when I was using the tall map grinding for the chapter 12 quest, it just said Ardor that was given by what's called a few units. Was it Babe Bunyan and all that? Yeah, so that was neat. So there's a few more subtle effects that they didn't actually put in their list and all that. But yeah, I've redeemed my units now. Unfortunately, I will not be doing the Selector to get that. But we can take a look at it anyways. Might as well. We're here, right? I didn't spend on it and I don't intend to. But I can talk about what's worth getting. This music. Okay, so this exchange is essentially for limited units only. So there are 2 different packs. There is the 5-star pack, where you get a 5-star Selector as well as 50 free stones. And then the second pack gives both the 4-star Selector and a 3-star Selector, as well as another 50 stone pack. For 5 stars, my number 1 absolute must-have priority is Beach House Andvari. 1 copy. If you already have him, don't bother. But 1 copy is exactly all you need. Everyone should get him, as long as you care about, a resource efficiency in this game. My secondary picks would then be Christmas Ryota, who gives a massive amount of CP. There's plenty of gameplay demonstrations for how useful it is. And Kana Tangaro can be quite good too if you have Housamo. You can, again, check out the gameplay demonstrations for that. The Antifon does have some utility, I guess, and Krampus can be quite strong too. And I guess maybe also Wakan Taka, but the ones I would say absolutely must have would be Andvari followed by Christmas Tree. If you already have them, maybe it's not quite as worth to get the 5-star Selector. Stop, loser. No, don't spread misinformation. Do not get Valentine Murray, unless you actually like Murray Talk for his art, but his kit is kind of hot garbage even with his Evo. But yeah, let's not max our husband's secret artifact, especially one that does nothing for them. I already spent my anniversary tricks ring. It's in ARs. I don't have. Yeah, that's fine enough. For the selectors for 4 stars, honestly, there's not really anything for 4 stars that are super important. Maybe you can get Kotaro. I use him a lot. He's super strong with his charge. And Kushi's quite nice if you have a Shino as well for, a countdown extension to multiply the damage of countdown by 3 times, so you'll be doing like 30,000 per turn. But that's kind of a meme, more useful for high difficulty quests and grinding. When I'm suggesting things, I'm suggesting units for grinding, and Kotaro's probably the only decent one among the 4 stars for that. And among the 3 stars, yeah, honestly, just get Triton if you don't already have him, because he can equip the Beast Tamer's AR for the maximum boost for experience gains, and he can also equip it and boost it from support slot as well. But that has no bearing on you getting him yourself. No other mentor can equip that Beast Tamer AR is the issue. To be frank, I'm actually gonna get Valenmori to have him. It's not like I'd spend it for Valentino. Well, that's fine. If you don't have him, and we already know you're the Hyper Mori collector, or Hyper Hakechi collector, so I guess it's just consistent with your character at that point. But yeah, I think I've talked about everything now. Is there anything else I'm missing? Yeah, I don't know. I really should write some notes for this. The UI is updated. I think that's it. Don't know. I did the polls last year, and the last stream for anniversary I did, I actually forgot to do polls, so that was embarrassing. That's why I'm kind of panicking, thinking now if I'm forgetting anything. It's time to spend $20 for a Gene 3-star for his date quest and get 1 stone. I actually already have Gene as well, but yeah, there's even less reason for me to get the 3 and 4-star pack, just because I don't really care about the 4 stars, and I have all the 3-star limited units. But yeah, it's not about consisting, it's about having mental illness that lives inside me. Oh, don't we all? Anyway, is there something in my message box? I don't remember being that large. Oh yeah, that's the shit I just received. Yeah, that's it. Let's just switch out to South camera scene. So, sorry for the delay for this. It's not within my power, but I'm still sorry on behalf of everyone expectant for the stream that began earlier. I'm glad to have finished it within 24 hours though, and for those watching this in replay, sorry that you might be asleep when you're finally seeing this. But yeah, nothing I can do about it. The anniversary, I do think Genociders honestly were kind of weak as hosts. It was a bit too depressing. they're like, okay, I don't know. The house party was neat, but walking out and just hanging out with someone was a bit weird way to end it. Not very exciting. And I don't know, ending off with a depressing note after, you know, the depressing real events of the anniversary being delayed all this time. Not really a good way to send it off, but you know, I feel like it's also kind of like iconic because it's also the release of the cursed Kirito unit, as well as it being the 6th, you know, the bad number anniversary. So there's some kind of sick kind of poetry there. Let's see. The end screen for Battle is also a slightly updated look. The same kind of boxes as the load screens. Yeah, I noticed all the box types have a slightly better contrast and all that. Well, so sensual. Oh, did you know you can select multiple characters for new login bonus things? I did not. I will have to check that out later. Ara's talking directly to me. Yes, hello. Thoughts on Chapter 14 banner? They're okay. Art-wise, they're cool. Kirito's a cool unit in the story, in my opinion. I like the story. Some people don't, like Irby doesn't, but I really like the story, and I like Kirito's looming presence. But as a unit, for both Bigfoot and Kirito, I could live without their kits, honestly. That's why I'm perfectly fine with just those 3 stars. I'll talk more about it with the others for the discussion that's happening this Sunday. So look forward to that. All my 5 stars and 4 stars are leveled up. Same. Just need to do all 3 stars up. You'll get there. You're waiting for more skillios. Yeah, look forward for Christine and Vargas to go. It'll happen. Yippee, sad confetti. But yeah. This does not preclude the... This is my mistake for believing this, but this does not preclude the grab bag, because the grab bag is actually a New Year's thing, not an anniversary thing. They're so close, sometimes it's conflicted too. So I will probably be spending money there still, so that's fine. Hopefully on year's anniversaries coming, they'll release more Selector cards and for a larger selection, because this selection is kind of extremely weak. Oh, I guess you'll probably be able to save your Selectors until the next year, when they'll probably expand the selection. So that might be a strategy you might want to consider. Buying the tickets now and not spending them, and then spending them next year. Because I'm pretty sure, well, I'm fairly sure, not pretty sure, that they won't expire, unlike the Platinum tickets, because the Platinum tickets are free, but you're actually paying straight up for the Selector tickets. I feel like they wouldn't remove that. So I feel like the Selectors tickets will update the roster next year, and maybe you'll have a better selection then. But, you know, that's just speculation. Maybe I would do that, but I don't think there's that many new 5 or 4 stars or 3 stars for the next patch that I want anyways. Okay, now time for me to log in for my goodies. Alright, well, that's enough ambling for now. So thank you for joining me, everyone. Good luck with the rest of the anniversary, and I will see you this Sunday for those that are joining. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. I should position my hand on the stop streaming button while I do this. Bye-bye.